I personally believe imagination is the gateway into transformative understanding. You can't make change or develop spiritually without engaging the imagination. It projects ahead of you, like Moses parting the Red Sea, making a way through to the place you haven't got to yet. Then all you have to do is walk forward. Imagination is kindled through stories. They make what is inchoate into something present and alive. They allow meaning to come home. I have done my best to harness this process through 30 years of writing. I've written some straightforward pastoral theology, but in the main, my endeavour has been in the area of what I think of as fusion literature, a mixture of equal parts theological exposition and fiction. Usually, in a work of fiction, the reader is given a window into a world, watching the comings and goings while personally sitting outside. There will be responses, of course, mainly emotional, excitement of various kinds produced by the threat or the erotic content or the tension or character antagonisms and resolutions. The reader may lose herself in the story, but does that not imply that she and the story are two separate things? When she regains herself at the end, she is back out of the story. They are once more distinct, and she leaves it behind. In my fusion literature, what I've tried to write is your story, leaving a permanently open door through which you may come and go into the transformative world of the imagination. I believe the scriptures are not a closed and finished canon. I believe the journey they indicate, the direction of travel, continues in the unfolding sacred scripture of your life. The purposes of God chronicled there has another chapter and another in the continuing sequence of our everyday world. I've tried also to create a pathway, both fictional and real, that's exactly what imagination is, along which readers can start to walk and then continue without a break into their personal context. I wrote a series of 9 novels, the Hawk and the Dove stories, creating a community of the imagination into which the reader is welcomed as a member. The community abides as a transformative context incorporating everyday life. It offers a refuge where those who dip into it can strengthen and refresh discipleship on an ongoing basis, spinning their own stories on from the ones I wrote. I wrote 2 volumes of short fiction pieces, 52 original wisdom stories exploring the round of the ecclesiastical year and its connections with the old Celtic agricultural year, and a Lent book, The Wilderness Within You, exploring the possibility of what it might mean to give imaginative shape to the Christian discipline of spending time in the presence of Jesus every day, telling him what's in our hearts and listening for his guidance. The book you're embarking on now continues in this vein, These chapters expand and reflect upon the teaching of the Church and the Scriptures as I understand it, but also offer a template for taking the sacred narrative forward into everyday experience, intending that it may prove useful in your own discipleship practice, as it is in mine. I hope it will be, at the very least, a light breeze in your sails as you make your own voyage. Your journey is your own, and only you can make it. But borrowing imaginatively from one another's stories can help us chart our passage and lift our sails. May your adventuring and exploring be blessed. May the story your life is writing have a happy ending. May the chapter you are living now be satisfying to you. May your imagination be kindled and your feet find the path into the meaning of things, the trustworthy way home.